got? Looking towards Agar. Ravel. Ambitious, but brilliant! I don't believe it! I swear I do not believe it! And they are back on terms!
Good evening, one and all. Welcome to the South Yorkshire Derby. This is the Watch Along for the Rotherham United podcast. And we are going to be with you, assuming Mick doesn't keep dropping out like that. We're going to be with you for the next couple of hours, going through what will hopefully be more highs than lows. Ben will be with us for about half an hour of the game, and then he has other effectively work commitments. But he will be with us for the podcast as usual, which will be with him Friday morning after he's, watched the game. Yeah,
I'm recording it.
Yeah, unless we lose, then he's deleting it straight away.
Yeah, yeah.
Shall we run through his lineup to start with?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody predicted this lineup. I think a few people got close, but not quite this one. Everybody I saw predicted two up top, and we've gone for basically 4-4. As best we can tell, it's 4-4-1-1. So where's my list gone? Victor Janssen in goal. This I assume it's going to line up. Janssen in goal. Harding at right. Ola Sunday as your right back. Harding and Angus Midholders, two centre backs. Ryan Giles at left back. A centre two of Barlaser and wing. Flo Joe on the right. Wiles on the left, and then Crooks behind Smith. But again, that could be slightly off. Yeah. So, Ben. Thoughts on initially on our lineup? I can look at Wednesday.
It's interesting. It's the only one he could have probably gone with, though. To be fair, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
I've seen Wednesdays. Just looks like a normal Wednesday lineup. Bannon's playing. Wildsmith. He's not very good, is he? Their keeper.
His goal normally helps us.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think I see Flojo back in team, or Forza soon, as they've put in the picture. It's nice seeing him back in team, but it's best he can do, isn't it?
Get a new player stage of season. It might be a bit confusing. We're having a similar name to somebody else, but I'm sure we'll go with that, won't we?
I think it'll be fine. Yeah. Mick, he could have got the little difference that he could have done. He's gone two up top, but if he went two up top, he probably would have had to drop Crooks.
I think effectively he has gone two up top, and let's be fair. Crooks plays only just behind Smithy anyway, so it's a strong enough lineup. If they all play to their strengths, if they all play to their ability, we'll have no problems. But it's a local derby. I hate local derbies. I hate them with a passion. They're horrible, I don't enjoy them. I don't enjoy them.
How different is this? Bear in mind, obviously, this is the second one we've had not being there. How different is that for you? Sort of these are the games you look forward to at the same time as hating. This time we're not going to be there, which is a shame. We think about does it feel different? Or you still worry about it?
I worry about it because there's so much riding on it as well. I don't think there is. I mean, there is a bit riding on it, and it'd be lovely to get 3 points out of the game. But like I said in podcast, we've got plenty of time left in this season, and we have got a much easier running than just about everyone else. So from that point of view, it's important because it's a derby. It's probably important more because it's a derby than anything else, albeit we don't want to be cut adrift, obviously. But we have got those games in hand. But you've got to win them.
Well, yeah. So the results were quite kind to us last night. If we win, we go within 3 points of Birmingham with 2 games in hand. A draw's not the end of the world. I like Mick said, I don't think a defeat is the end of the world. We've got 13, 14 games left after this one. So we want to win. Just a derby. Yeah. It's our biggest derby. So obviously we want that win. We've got a couple of comments coming through, so we'll go through. Christopher Waller thinks it's going to be 1-0 to the Millers. Will Daniels said he thinks that Wilder could be at left back. Yeah, possible. That would be strange for me.
Me too.
For Giles, I don't know. I don't know who I'd prefer there, to be honest. I don't know. Who would you trust more defensively? Do you trust Wilesy more defensively? Or do you trust Giles more defensively? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. It's so hard, isn't it? Why Giles does not look like a defensive player. So to play him at left back is very risky. But it's Wednesday, isn't it? I don't think I like to get the fullbacks forward. So I don't know. Yeah. You just swap them around in game, can't you?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I've done it. Cause some confusion.
Yeah, Roy Richardson, win whatever team he picks. Mark Gamble's come on Rotherham. Callum Gibson, have we got bingo cards with it? No, I forgot to make the bingo cards. I'm very sorry.
I'm not listening.
We're not listening to Sky, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll go.
I'm sure we'll get the standard stuff. The thing is with tonight, they won't really talk about Rotherham, because Darren Moore's got the job.
Yeah.
So can we
let's him off Donny?
Yeah. Let's talk about it quickly. Talk about the elephant in the room, because it's all I want to. It's the only part of about the Piggies that I want to discuss.
Right.
3-4 weeks ago, we've got a club here that can't afford to play the players. They can't even afford to pay them, and now all of a sudden we can find the money to pay compensation for a manager. Does that stink to anybody else, or is it just me?
It's not just you, but
that's all right then. I'm glad about that. I started to worry.
By all accounts, Wednesday have either still struggling to pay the players. Rumours that still haven't been paid.
Right.
Well, they've got a funny system, Mick. So where they pay the last month anyway, they paid their players. Say if you earned under, I can't remember what the figure was, something like $8,000. If you earned less than $8,000, you got paid your full wage. If you earned over $8,000, you got up to $8,000 and then didn't get the rest of it until later on in the month.
So I assume Donny can expect an $8,000 upfront payment for Darren Moore, and then nothing until it goes into 2012 accounts for Wednesday. Like they paid him obviously 8 years ago.
If I were Donny, I'd be wanting it all up front.
If I would, well, precisely, precisely, and yeah, unbelievable, man, unbelievable.
We didn't talk about this on the main show, Ben, but because obviously when we did the podcast, he hadn't been appointed. For us, it's the worst possible timing for an appointment, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends, doesn't it? They can either have that new manager bounce or the opposite. From my recollection, you were a good manager.
A decent manager.
Where was his first club? West Brom. You were quite good, I thought. I don't know why they sacked him.
It was a good manager, but he underachieved. That West Brom team was the best team in that championship that year, and they finished like fourth. So yes, he's a good manager, but Donny were not special last year. I know it's his first season at Donny, but they weren't particularly pulling up any trees. I don't think they made playoffs as the season continued.
Yeah, but they're doing well this year. They're doing well, better than I've ever seen him do, I think. Anyway, for last time I checked.
Yeah, they're doing all right, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know. It's still very early in his managerial career. He's had 3 seasons. He's had, just a little bit less time than Warney, but at 2 different clubs now, 3 different clubs. It's a bit of a no. When we talked about this on doing a more Northern Monkey show, we're 2 Wednesday fans. And they're of the opinion that it's just basically Darren Moore's a free hit. If he comes in and does terrible, well, what's he meant to do? It's Chansiri. What can he do? If he comes in and does all right, then it's, I worked under Chansiri and was quite successful, so he can then move on to bigger and better things.
It's a free hit for supporters, you mean? It's ultimately what you mean, isn't it? You know what I mean? From his point of view, it's not a free hit, is it? Is it? But anyway, that's them. It's not a free hit for him because he's working under a chairman who's a complete imbecile and has proved to be dishonest.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about that lot.
That's my last discussion on Wendy's tonight. I'm not interested. Don't care.
Definitely not. Matthew Hapsnall 2-1 to the Millers. He thinks a replay of those famous wins back in the early 2000s, which would be. Oh, he's corrected himself. He says 2-0 now.
Come on, Matt, make your mind up, fella.
I'd take 2-0. Yeah. Carlton Gibson, from what he's seen, Wednesday fans are not happy about their lineup. Was hoping for more of attacking since Moore came in. On the side of the pitch, Ben, what tends to happen with the new manager. He's had 2 days or whatever to get his ideas in. There's no way he will have been able to get his ideas across. So they will very likely just be going for a simple formation, which is basically quite easy to drill into players in 2 days, you would have assumed.
Yeah, I don't really know I've never managed any team, so I don't really know what obviously you two have. I don't really know what goes behind it. But I'm guessing it'll just be, whatever players feel most comfortable in, stuff like that. So it's not going to be complex pet tactics, is it? So it might be a chance for Warney to out-tactic him tonight. Out-tactic him.
With half a squad.
With half a squad, yeah.
We've only got 6 subs, haven't we? Which is a shame. Yeah. Anyway, we'll come on to that again. Radio Russ. Go on.
They're doing a cameo on anyone's watching on Wednesday now. Darren Moore.
Well, that's it.
I think it were. Oh, that's it. Well, he's got Chansiri on the seats. It's very.
Have you been, mate?
I don't know. I know I have. I've been twice, I think.
Anyway, Radio Russ. Good evening. How are we all doing? Predictions for tonight. Mick, start with how are you, Ben? He's gone. Ben, I'm going to come to you on that one then. Go on, Ben. Give me a prediction, mate.
What did I predict in the? What did I predict? I think I went 1 or 2-1. I went 2-1 in the clip that I did for. I can't remember now, but yeah, I did 2-1. Okay. Millers, obviously.
Try again.
Mixed back. Can we have your prediction, please, Michael?
It's going to be a long night, is my prediction. If this camera keeps doing what it's doing, so yeah, I think we're going to sneak it. I daren't say it, but we're going to sneak it. I don't know. I can't imagine it's going to be a particularly good game. I can't imagine there's going to be a great deal of class. The only worry from my point of view is if they do get this new manager bounce a little bit, but well, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, he's not had enough time to work with them, and the players are not good enough to step it up. Because they proved they're not for rest of the season, aren't they? With somebody in charge who's part of the club. So we'll have to wait and see.
Are we taking a picture?
Oh,
what's happening here? Look, are you watching the same game?
Yeah.
They got like a Sky Bet stand thing.
Have you been to a game of football before?
Do they have that?
Yeah.
They do when it's on Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Rest of the time, people just wander out. They've got to get the Sky Bet advert in, haven't they? You know what I mean? So, just to let people know, in terms of the clock, obviously there in bottom corner, we've got a delay. There will be a delay between it coming out onto YouTube, onto Facebook, and everything else. Obviously, we'll set the clock going when the match starts, but it might be that you're watching in front of us. So don't tell us if they score, or pause it until you get to the same time on our clock, whatever. It's entirely up to you.
This is stupid. What's the point in lining up, walking round, right? Not shaking hands, but going within this close of each other, then walking past the referee. It's pathetic. It's line up.
The question is, Ben, what's the point in shaking hands in the first place? When you can shake hands, what is the point in shaking hands? Yeah. There's no point to it. Oh, well done, mate. Good luck. And then you've got to clean him out 2 minutes later.
Yeah, it's respect, isn't it? It's sport, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I'm not really having it.
It's old-fashioned, isn't it?
I suppose.
God.
Matthew Hepson'll double down. 2-0. Where are you? Who does?
Hutchinson.
Well, yeah. Poor man's Torres.
Boy, yeah. On off eBay.
And Radio Russ has got to give his prediction 2-1 to the Millers. I don't think we're going to win. I'm going to 1-0 loss. I think the new manager bounce is going to kill us. I'm not dreading it, but I'm really not looking forward to this.
Crooksy looks like he's just got up.
He always looks like he's just got up. Crooksy. To get a picture. He always does, doesn't he?
Yeah, true.
That's a lonely looking bench, that, Blackman, Clark, Sean McDonald, Sadlier, Hurst, Ladapo.
Very small, isn't it?
Yeah. That's
he's got trackies on. Wow, it must be cold.
Must be cold. I didn't think it was that bad tonight. I was very surprised.
It's like 2 degrees.
Well, that's not for Richie Barker.
Yeah.
It's just so you know, our clock is probably not going to start here because my other computer's just decided it that one don't want to play now. So what can you do? I'll try and get it going anyway.
Cool. Feel free to reply and comment if you're on YouTube, to Facebook, Twitter, wherever you're watching. You can reply to the post. As the game goes through, we will comment about them. And as always, apologies for any background noise of people.
Over a quarter of the season left.
Somebody's got the commentary on really loud, and one of us.
It's not me.
It's not me.
It's me. There you go.
There we go. Good. It's great because it's Lee Hendry commentating, so we don't have to listen to him.
Gary Taphouse, that's the name, isn't it? It's a good name.
Yeah. He follows me on Twitter, Gary Taphouse.
Oh,
if you're interested. I've no idea. He follows me though.
No, I'm going to say it was Fat Lad.
You've just taken words out of my mouth. It was Fat Lad playing up front for
Patterson, isn't it?
It's
Patterson, yeah.
It's that wing back that Cardiff played up front, and then now everyone's playing up front.
He did the old Kiefer Moore trick, didn't he? Even though he's not as good as Kiefer Moore.
Well, Keith Moore was centre back, wasn't he?
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, gone from defence to there. It's been an interesting game. Go to 4-4-2. We haven't done this for a while, have we?
No, we haven't. It's been interesting to see whether we're capable of keeping on the ball a little bit better than we did last time because we were poor.
It can't be worse.
Well, that's true. That's
Whoever put in
true.
the comments, Will Daniels is 100% correct. Wilesy is at left back. As you can see clearly there for the picture, Giles is clearly further forward than Wiles, which I'm a little bit surprised at.
Yeah.
But
God. Flojo's not on wing.
I thought, no, Smithy's gone out there.
Oh, they're swapping, aren't they? You might want to play that clock, mate.
there's an incredible amount of delay on that clock. Apologies to everybody who's tuned in for this.
I think we'll bin that off for the time being, shall we? It was worth a try, though, weren't it? You know what I mean?
That's already given the ball away quite cheaply there. Was this Wind? Is it Windass down on the right side?
Good block by McDonald there.
Oh, it's clear. That's a worry, though. That were wide open down there, right hand side. Then
only because Wiles.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's only because Wiles.
Smith. Oh, come on.
Yeah. Wow.
That's never a foul.
Not in a million.
Sorry, that
not
is not
in
a foul.
a million years.
It probably is.
Actually, yes, it was. Well, the
What's wrong with you? Are you a real supporter or what?
He only put his shoulder in his back.
Yeah, be right.
He'd be right. Oh, you can whip him. Oh,
Your mate Barry Bannon, Mick.
Yeah, love him to bits. Can't get enough at Barry Bannon.
I got knocked the rest of my neck on.
Oh.
That's a bit of an aimless
Swiss.
ball forward, weren't it?
Yeah, just a bit. You've got Flojo up there. If you put it into a space where Flojo can run onto it with his pace, that's poor. That. Anyway.
Well done.
They're trying to play it out a little bit, aren't they?
Oh,
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Wow.
You're going to have to start telling us what's happening then, rather than just going, ooh, ah.
I hope no one's just listening to just this, because I'm not going to...
Well, some people might be, Ben, so if you tell us what's happening, mate. Tell everyone what minute you're on, so we know we're on right minute.
3 minute 37.
Well, I'm behind you.
What a shame. I'm going to celebrate. Fake celebrate.
Oh, no, I'm back.
We're keeping all the ball reasonably well, crossing from on the Sunday. That's a foul. That's a pull on Smithy's shirt there.
Oh, come on.
Not
Come on, mate. That's not really
Well, all right.
Pump forward from them, innit? Pump.
Yeah, it is a long ball.
Oh, McDonald, what's McDonald?
Oh, McDonald, what are you doing?
Oh, McDonald, thank God for that.
Wow. That's what I mean with mistakes about it.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
He was just keeping it to himself, Ben. He was just...
What, playing head tennis with his son?
Yeah. Playing head tennis for himself at Hillsborough.
When he's got 3 Wendy players in that.
You'd hope, if we can get an early goal against these, that the heads will drop.
Yeah, you would hope so, wouldn't you?
But that's a good ball to win this.
That looked
again.
a bit handball-y to me, were it? Perhaps.
It's a dangerous ball.
Possibly.
Out.
Olsen's cleared that quite well.
Reasonably well there, yeah.
Have they got a long throw? I don't know if they have that weapon.
What's Olsen's got on his hamstrings? Is that
It's like taping it. They all not all of them, but a lot of them have that.
what? Just the.
It's like support, I think. Bannon's going to try and... Oh, it's a lovely inside ball from Bannon, that. To byline.
It's a good challenge there. Good challenge.
He got lucky there, Bannon. It took a massive deflection. Still a good pass, though. We're going straight to
deflection. Yeah. Arvid's done really well there. Yeah. So corner, 5 minutes in. Piggies. I'll try not to call them piggies all night, but it is quite difficult.
Go on, Wendy.
It just comes so naturally, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? I don't know how strong they are from set pieces. I suppose we're about to find out.
No.
Offside.
He's not offside. That's a raid save.
It's either a corner or side. What's he given? Oh, what a save.
It is a good save. It is, without a doubt, it's a good save, but he's miles offside.
Apparently not. Another corner.
That's a raid save.
Brilliant.
Incredible save from Johansson.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That don't bode well for rest at night, that does it? If we're not going to be getting those sorts of offsides.
No, that's true.
I didn't see it come off.
Oh wow! I thought that were in.
Wow, they look quite.
This is a really good start. They should
for them.
Have 2 goals now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, the only one I want to count because the first one wouldn't have been able to lead to it. But Patterson, it's not. That's not even.
Has he got some? Oh.
That was close.
Has he got some?
Yeah.
That's
poor from Sunday there. Not good from Sunday there.
What kind of shit linesman legs and down
Ben. Use your words. Remember we're live, Ben.
I think from that picture we can see why he didn't get offside though, because he can't see other players.
That's a concern that's 2 set pieces and they've already caused us problems.
Absolutely, yeah.
On the flip side of what I just said a minute ago, Ben, about if we get an early goal that might knock their heads down. Or through offside.
He's offside.
What do you think an early goal does to us? If they get an early goal. Yeah.
I don't know. I weren't laughing at that. I was laughing at someone who came on the screen. I don't know. It's not going to be good, obviously, but we've come back from down before, I believe.
It's not in Championship.
Really?
I think they put the start up against Bournemouth, didn't they? The last 30 or so times we'd gone behind, we hadn't won.
They're going to look to buy free kicks wherever they can as well, aren't they, by the looks of this?
A Championship team, it's what they do.
Good skill, that though, isn't it?
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
Chris Nichols agrees with us. Great start by us then. Yeah. But it's maybe a little bit how I sort of expected it, Ben. They've got a new manager, so they should have a sort of quite a good early spell.
Yeah.
If we can weather it and then start to put a bit of pressure on ourselves, it then changes it. Well, obviously, it changes the game. But they've got another set piece. There's
offside.
Not a very good ball in. Strauss. It's just another aimless ball forward, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're meant to go to Flojo. That.
It's good from Flojo, though. It's good. That is a foul. Yeah, well done. Good work from Flojo. That.
That pass from Giles.
Wins a free kick on the halfway line. Just aimless ball from Giles. I know they were trying to get it to Flojo, but
he shanked it.
Yeah, I suppose. But that's what happened all Saturday, is that we just couldn't pass, and that's the type of easy ball that we should be able to do better with. Hang on, they've got an injury here. Who's that?
Oh, his wrist, though, isn't it?
Oh, he's been punched.
Very great.
Borner.
I didn't see the middle R then. And
no, I didn't either. Neither did I. I didn't see that either.
Oh,
Free kick in on there. Come 1-4 for Wiles. Edge. Wing again.
Wing.
Get out his feet and get out wide properly.
That's poor second touch there from Wing.
Yeah.
If he'd have got that out to Giles, that would have been dangerous.
Yeah. Callum Gibson asking if anybody's got the drone out yet. No drone yet. You know, based on what happened in the last time we played him, we could do a drone though, because we played loads better after that. Oh, it's a poor one for Wiles of that. Really wasteful.
God, this could be
They're
dangerous.
exploiting the width, aren't they? Sunday's got to do better there.
No,
it's not Sunday. Flojo. Nice. Johansson clears the cross. That's
good
from Johansson, that.
Yeah. They've got that's what I said at the start. It's when you've got a new manager, it's easy just to get a basic plan in place. One of the basics is get it out wide, get a ball in box, cause some problems. Nobody likes defending crosses.
Good from Crooksy. Good work from Crooksy.
Look up.
Corner. Check that.
Did you think it's his hand there, mate?
I did think it hit his hand, yeah.
I thought that.
Obviously, he's not in boxes, so.
Montreal in Canada, isn't it?
Yes, mate.
I'm just making sure. I didn't want to stay with Spain.
You guessed right, and that's what's the most important part. So we've got a corner. 11th minute in, our first corner of the game. Crowding the keeper out, so you assume it's going to go back in there. We haven't got the Icky or Woody to cause them that many problems, but hopefully we can still cause them some. It's cleared pretty easily. Very, very easily. Yeah, that's pretty disappointing, that, Ben.
Yeah. Like his man bun. Very. No, I don't know. No, I don't.
Okay. Glad we cleared that up, Ben. That's really, really good of you. We've got down left-hand side. Wiles is... He's playing very good. I'm not sure how I feel about Wiles at left back. He'll do a job, but...
You're going to have to go back.
Somebody's got to help him out, though, aren't they? You know? Somebody's got to help him out there. They could see he's in trouble and he's just not getting that assistance.
Good work from there,
No.
Give it out wide.
Oh, well
So take your time. Very good that from Wing. Took his time. Look for option. Flojo's on right hand side now to whip it in. Good ball in. Crooks. Second ball's won by them though, quite comfortably.
Very comfortably. Well done, Barles.
Good work from Barles though, retrieving that, getting that.
Get up.
Get up, Smith. Crooks, sorry.
Ball that from Crooks.
No,
You're doing a good job at United. You're doing a good job.
We were going to get that then.
Yeah, I did as well. Similar sort of challenge, really. Neither of them were fouls. He's a right fat lad, isn't he? Chance for me, yeah.
He still would have scored.
Yeah. He scored a fair few.
Good work from Smithy. Oh, please.
That was a
foul against Crooks. It probably was.
Would it?
Not to leave me back on again. Backache.
Do you want a medal? Some sympathy? What?
There we go.
Right. They're trying to exploit wings again, but this time.
Good work from Flojo.
I said they don't get the fullback forward.
I said I didn't know. Apparently they do get the fullbacks forward.
Yeah.
It's pretty low on quality, this, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so at the moment. But then that's what we expected. We didn't really expect a free-flowing, high-class football match, did we, from these two sides? Certainly the form that they're in at the moment. But we're still in that position, like we were in the last game, where retaining possession, we're just not doing it, are we?
No.
They're doing a much better job at the moment of keeping the ball.
Well, you said just giving it away.
Yeah, I give it away.
But
then we
do,
you know.
Look at all the Sunday. No. Look at all the Sunday.
It's a good ball to Smith if you can win it.
Yeah,
Sort of wins it.
Sunday, man.
That's the thing. That's the thing there. I mean, it's not.
Got my boots
This
in my
was-
bag. It should get me in centre half. I got my boots down. I can see my boots.
Do you know what your problem is, McDonald? He had a good couple of games. And he's his only fit centre back.
Proper centre back anyway.
You are?
Proper centre back.
Well, yeah, Harding's not a proper centre back, is he?
It's good work from
Try
Barley.
pressing
Keep
though.
going.
Yeah.
Don't foul.
Very
Just
good.
keep pressing. Good work.
Make him go long. I know Patterson's a big lad. Well, biggish.
Very big
He's
lad.
strong. He's strong, isn't he? Because he can carry that weight around. So
Number
going
5.
Along, yeah, number 5.
Yeah.
Him over there, yeah.
He's a proper
there.
fat lad.
Number 17, I'm over there. Isn't it?
So 15 minutes in, they've had the only chance of the game. 2 chances, I suppose. Johansson scored,
Oh my!
saved the first one, then they had a second one close.
I don't know how somebody got away with that pull back there.
This is not very high quality football.
It's awful, isn't it? It's so bad.
Wow.
That is our ball.
I thought it were our ball.
Definitely. There's no question about that. No question at all. Anyway, that.
Yeah, there's both teams. Oh my word, this is bad. Both teams had literally struggling to put 3 passes together.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Anyway,
If it carries on like this, somebody in Sky's getting sacked in the morning, aren't they? You put this game on for. Having said that, I watched the Reading Blackburn game last night, and that was no better.
I watched
Good
the
work
last 20
from
minutes
Wing.
of it. Flojo with a good ball into
ball
Smith.
in.
Smith.
Yes!
Yes!
Kenny.
Yeah!
Kenny.
That was a lovely ball from Flojo, that.
That was an absolute corking cross. Oh, Darren, I bet you wish you'd stayed in, Donny.
Yes!
That is a hell of a header.
It's a hell of a header, but he's found himself. We're not able to question defending it, but he's found himself space to be completely unchallenged. We haven't seen a wider replay to see if it was a really good run or whether it was poor defending, but he's done really well to find himself some space.
The goalie's got to ask himself a question there as well. I mean, he shouldn't be beaten by a header from that far out.
No.
That's anyway. Who cares? Who cares?
John S. Yes. Excellent. So this is a tester for them. It's a tester for us. Obviously, we're ahead. It's important to keep ahead in the game. But how are they going to respond?
Well, yeah, absolutely. It's a good ball.
So by attacking, ball across the middle. It's come to the knout. Again, they're struggling to put a couple of passes together. Hopefully, that goal will give us a bit of confidence, and we can start then. It's really
That's good work
hold-up
from
play
Smithy.
that.
Great hold-up play. We get a
Oh,
little bit of movement off the ball now, and we've started to look.
That's a
That's
fantastic
given us
ball. What a ball!
such a confidence. Poor touch from Giles, that, but it's
You can
given
see
us a
it
bit
straight
more
away, can't you?
confidence. You know, we're keeping the ball. We're playing. There's a lot more movement off the ball now than there was, than there has been for the last God knows how many games.
Well, yeah. Where it mark says get in. Yes. If you want a sign that they are going to get something out of this game, I had a message from a Wednesday fan saying that they've won 1 point from losing positions all season.
Oh, well, that's we don't want to hear that, do we? Do
No.
not want to hear that.
We're in a good
This
position.
is a dangerous position. Yeah, dangerous position.
Can Giles get a good bit of pace and whip on that? It's a bit deep, but if he can keep it alive. Has he kept that alive? He's kept it alive according to the lines.
Well done, Wayne. And then took it out for a throw-in.
And then goal kick though.
Yeah, very true. Callum Gibson, Wednesday fans will now be saying more out. Yeah. Yes, that's true. Another stat that doesn't bode well, Darren Moore's managed against us twice and beat us both times. One for Donny, one for West Brom.
That's a lovely touch from Matt Sunday. Yeah, poor ball from wing though, but just keep hold of the ball, just keep possession.
Tried the ball at the top there. Yeah, it's a bit hopeful, that wasn't it?
That's what we were talking about on the podcast about that Hollywood ball. We're going for Hollywood pass every time.
Ooh. Flojo, come on. It's possible that Flojo.
He's got it 2 foot, that's why.
Has he?
Come on.
I thought he got the ball quite well there. And Flojo didn't even... Flojo's quick enough to get there first for me. But he's got a free pass because he provided the assist.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
What we are doing is letting them run a bit. They can't string 4 or 5 passes together, but we are letting them run with the ball.
The thing about Wednesday at the moment, it would appear to me, without Barry Bannon, they're nothing, are they? I shouldn't be saying that, should I? But that's good work from Barlaser again, but that's poor. Poor from wing.
According to some Wednesday fans, Bannon's not been his best for a while. They're a little bit surprised that he's been given a new contract.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. John S. is asking what formation we're playing. We think it's a 4-4-1-1. Harding and Wiles. Harding and McDonald are your centre backs. Ben Wiles is playing left back, and Olsen is right back. Wing and Barlaser at middle with Flojo at right, Giles on left, and Crooks just behind Smith. As what it's been so far. Jansen's got to catch that. It's punched it clear from the corner, but Wednesday players didn't get out.
That'll do.
Kept that in as well. Well done.
Yeah, he's got to catch that.
He has got to catch that. Yeah, if he's under pressure, I'm fine. I'm more than happy with him punching it. Rodek were very good at that. Quite later in his second season, certainly assessing the danger and punching clear. He's got to learn that, I suppose, hasn't he? Smith's done really well there. Put outside to Giles. Giles miscontrolled it again. They can get look at space there. Go, go. He's tried to have a go, but then he's just played it.
Such as letting him down, isn't it, at the moment? It's definitely letting him down at the moment.
Yeah. But it's good. Ralston has read that really well to read that pass. And over the top from wing. So yeah. We're still got we talk about having player confidence, but there's still this aimlessness about Summerall play, isn't there?
There is, yeah. There is. We kind of sort of play it about a little bit and then get bored, don't we? And try and go for Hollywood ball. So yeah, you're right. There is a little bit of aimlessness about it at times. But we'll see. It's all right at the moment. You've got to be happy with the way things are at the moment. But it would be nice if we could just calm it down and just play those easy passes. Just keep those easy passes.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's not a foul. It's given a foul there against. I suppose I'm not sure he'd get foul against. I don't know what he'd give foul for. But it's allowed Wednesday to get a long ball down left hand side. To put a bit of pressure on it again, trying to exploit the width a bit. But that's good defending, though. We've got the numbers over there quite quickly, and thought we'd dispossessed it, but now they're through.
That's really poor defending. I'll be honest. That is really, really poor defending. I mean, Bannon, that were embarrassing, lad. But
we got the numbers there well. In terms of getting the numbers in good positions.
Yeah,
and then that way.
Wow, that is something I'd do. I'd do. Wow. Wow. That is awful. Wow.
Yeah, that wasn't brilliant. But
that's what you see down the stubbing.
That's why they are where they are.
Yeah. Wow. That was awful.
You're a bit of a gift and all, like Mick says. That defending was pretty terrible. It was too easy to get through. But we start again. We're now 24 minutes in. Wiles, he could have took a touch there. It's come to Wiles in the sort of halfway line, and he's panicked. But then it's come to his bad touch led to a Wednesday player who again could have took a touch, and he's just kicked up in air as high as he can, hasn't he? Oh, hello.
Well, that's yeah. They're there for the taking again. These aren't they? I accept that they are coming forward quite well, but nevertheless, defensively they look awful.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
Safe. Good cross. That'll do.
Yeah, crossing right hand side. All of a sudden is headed out for a corner. Words failed me then a bit.
It's 34th corner that they've had, isn't it?
It's a quick one, that one. Yeah. That's clearly a target from teams that they do that. Preston obviously ended up scoring from a quick corner, although it should have been a foul. That's clearly an area that other teams have tried to pinpoint against us. Yeah, trying to play the early ball. They clearly think it's a weakness. They've got long with Patterson, can take a long throw. So let's see what he does, but he takes it short, so forget that. But he has left himself wide open here. Patterson's got acres on the right hand side. Not a bad ball in. Smithy's had to clear that.
Yeah. They are looking quite dangerous as they're coming forward. But hopefully they'll be as poor at finishing up for the rest of the game as they have been so far. But it's something that we need to keep an eye on.
Yeah, we do. Absolutely. They've looked dangerous from set pieces, which is not really our MO normally. We can defend them quite well. But that corner, again, causes problems, and we eventually cleared it.
Yeah, eventually.
It's not really convincing defending. As we clear out from there, I have another throw. Fair through here. Edge at box. Oh, poor touch has let him down there. I don't know what it is from Wednesday, but that's a nice bit of football, that.
Look at that!
Here, that here, Giles.
Oh, Crooksy lad. That's a poor ball. That's a poor ball. He's got it better than that, Crooksy.
He's tried the difficult pass straight through the Flojo when Giles has got a quarter at pitch all to himself, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's disappointing, that.
Yeah. But again, it's that Hollywood ball, isn't it? You know, we're going to play one straight through the middle. You have absolute great ball straight through the middle, and it's unnecessary.
Yeah. But it showed there's some danger there for them if they're going to push forward.
Of course, absolutely.
There were spaces there, and we showed against Middlesbrough for the third goal a long time ago.
That's great by Ben Wiles.
Foul? They don't normally go down, Wiles.
No, I don't.
Are we doing that?
What?
Wiles don't usually go down.
He doesn't normally. All right, he doesn't normally stay down. He'll win the foul. He'll try and win the foul and then get straight back up. He's stayed down there. Is he back? I can't see because at camera and look, he's back up. He's stayed down.
Ola Sunday looks a bit off it, doesn't he?
He's looked off it for a few weeks though, hasn't
he? Yeah.
Wiles does not look happy.
No, he doesn't.
I think.
Where's he feeling? He's feeling his calf.
Oh yeah.
Not sure what that is.
That was nasty. That was nasty.
Scraped his boot down Wiles' calf there.
That was a nasty tackle, that.
Yeah. They just cut the picture to Michael Smith while his hands down his shorts.
Yeah, I know. I thought that.
Flojo's been good today. And I tell you when else Flojo were good, Ben, when we played these at our place. He won the penalty, didn't he?
When they were playing, weren't it? That when they were actually playing.
We were playing 4-4-2 then as well, weren't we? Which helped.
Is he actually pressing him?
Well, he's trying to make him pick the ball up, isn't he?
Yeah. A nightmare with my camera this evening. Not great.
I've noticed. You keep popping out.
Yeah, it's not brilliant.
I'm going to need to go in a minute as well, so I'll just be Matt's watching it all by himself.
Well, that's all right. That's fine. It's a poor ball. It's poor from Giles, that, really. He's not come to meet that, has he?
No, I agree. He's all right saying he wants it over the top, but if it don't come over the top, he's going to be strong enough to get it under control, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chris Nichols apparently is on iFollow. Well, there you go.
Wow.
We probably wouldn't have done it if we knew it were on iFollow. But anyway,
absolutely.
Oh,
Flojo's got the
Good work from
30
Smithy.
yards out.
Go on, Flojo. Go on, Flo. Oh, man alive, man.
Man alive, man.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I apologise.
Oh, God.
We're pushing them back though. We're pushing. They come forward and then we're pushing them back, and then they're trying to come forward and pushing
This is
them back.
where the problem of Bannon comes in because he can be a smart footballer.
I suppose he's bang out of form, and he's not been in form
but-
for a few years. To be honest, it's not just recent. This is it.
No,
No,
it's
but
not.
he's still football smart.
Looked offside.
Oh,
the answer slipped.
And he stayed down.
Oh.
I hope that's.
Is he a goal kick or a corner?
Has he
can't get a
rolled his
corner,
ankle
surely
or
not.
just slips? Has he rolled his
He's
ankle
just-
or just slipped?
He's just slipped, I think. Patterson.
Oh, yes.
It's definitely a goal kick. What Patterson's doing there, to be honest.
That's a great first touch from lad, and then he's just gone for it.
Yeah.
Hasn't he?
He dinks like he's in.
But we can't
And
allow
he's
him to
trying
get over. We can't allow him to get over the top, can we? That's the thing. Go over the top like that. They're getting in behind quite a few times now. I think as Chris is saying on here, and he's absolutely right. It's just very frustrating. We're just not keeping the balls again.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's, like I said before, if you look at the movement off the ball after we scored, there's loads and loads of movement, loads of options open to players. But we've reverted back now to just there just being nobody available.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this?
When we do keep it, we for those few seconds, it seems fine.
Yeah,
But then,
yeah.
like you say, it's just wasteful after that. And it's
I'll get up.
foul.
Well, come on.
Ben is one as a foul, mate.
It's not a foul, is it?
He's one as a foul though, so it's fine.
One as a free kick. Yeah, one as a foul.
Wow.
Oh God, Mr. Pedantic.
It's
don't
not a foul, is it? It's
No,
not a
it's
foul.
According to referee and linesman, it was a foul.
Yeah, but what
Yeah,
they're
what
doing
did
now-
they know? Yeah.
You timed that very well, guys. Well done.
to be fair, I think for the whole of this season, they've proved that they don't know a great deal, aren't they? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but we don't get a better week on week looking at Premier League either, does it?
Right, on that note, I'm gonna have to leave.
Yeah, man.
Been a pleasure, Ben.
What a shame.
It's been summer anyway.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. So yeah, when that first throw in before this, I'll talk about that in a minute. That first throw in went in there or went out there. Smithy were pulled by his shirt, looks like he has been there, and it's just not given. And yet, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, Sonny's having a go run
Good
forward.
work
That's
from
what we
Alice
need him to
Sunday,
do.
that is
Brilliant.
good work.
Oh, that ball's rubbish, that final ball. But then again, we put them under pressure. They're just as wasteful as us.
Yeah. Again, this is where the movement is not there. Or when Wing had it there.
Oh, look at I thought Crooks headed that.
No,
Corner kick.
Headed out for a corner.
I realise we're not as descriptive as last time, Mick.
No, it's a good ball in from Josephson, just over Crooks' head.
Yeah. As soon as
That's
Crooks
for a
missed it, I
corner.
thought that's gonna fall for Smithy, but obviously it didn't quite.
Another one here would be nice.
Wouldn't it just?
Another one here would be nice. It'd really.
It kill their spirits, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it
You'd
would,
think it really
absolutely.
would kill their spirits.
Yeah.
Corner from the left, so as Barley's are taking that one. Keeper's flaps it a bit, punched it a decent, but it looked a bit like a flap, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Absolutely, it did. Yeah.
Also, he got past his man, but still in a bit of danger.
Movement
Back on the
again.
halfway line now. That's a good ball. McDonald's found himself in about an acre of space. Wildsmith did really well this time.
Yeah, he has, but he could have caught that.
I suppose. He's got, if you get distance on it from me, from my edge, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I suppose.
McDonald's could have done better with this.
He could have done a lot better with that, to be fair. He's just gone for lobbing to box, which is just saying, come and catch me in it to keeper.
Yeah. As an Eagle asks, has Sheffield Wednesday been okay? The answer to that is that no, they haven't been okay, but neither have Rotherham United either. It's been a very poor game of football so far. Results again have gone our way tonight. What Wickham have lost. Barnsley have won again, 3-1. Or I don't know if that's still playing.
I think they're latest, aren't they?
Does that if that don't put them into playoffs, I'll tell you what, they're making an amazing run, aren't they, Barnsley?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
That puts them in the playoffs.
Well, there you go.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So free kick for Millers in our half, with Matthew Harding taking it.
It's a good ball, that. It's right in an area it's difficult to defend.
Barley's first touch there were poor. It's just hacked clear by Wednesday and back to Harding, whose first touch also weren't brilliant, and then he just passes it back to Wednesday goalkeeper. So that's poor.
Yeah, but they're trying to play out from back, and this is Darren Moore has supposedly played some nice football at Donny, and obviously he plays some very nice stuff at West Brom.
Yeah.
Signs that he's trying to force that already, isn't there? Yeah,
there is. We're going to go for long ball again there, and that's where it's falling down, isn't it? You know, we're able to play about a little bit at the back there, but then all of a sudden, immediately we're going for that long ball. And for me, it's all about, like it's just bang on about it. It's about lack of movement. It's players are just not giving the player on the ball the options. You can see here, he's only got one option. Yeah,
he got away with that because that were a very, very under-hit pass from Harding, that.
Yeah, and then to be fair, a poor ball from McDonald, but good work from Barley's clearing up there.
Yeah. Yeah, we're defending okay. Set pieces, they looked a little bit dangerous, but the defence is okay. It's their on-the-ball stuff that's a problem at the minute. Out of possession seems quite all right. It's the in-possession which is the problem.
This lad Boner or whatever his name is having a lot of problems with Smithy. He can't really handle him, can he?
To be fair, that's been a problem for a lot of teams. That's why if you look over the past few weeks, Nottingham Forest in particular, Reading at times, they spent 2 and 3 men on him at times.
Yeah.
And again, that's an issue with managers just coming in. He ain't got time to prepare for things like that necessarily. We had a free kick ball in that came to nothing. Yeah, our set pieces were meant to be one of our sort of crown jewels, weren't it? But they've been poor today. Ball forward though, offside anyway. But it's come through.
I didn't see that.
No, I didn't see that either. They're trying to play that again. Wild Smith dropped it short again. It's going. I'll tell you what, it's going to play into our hands, Mick. Playing it short across the back.
Yeah, because they've already proved that they're not good enough.
Yeah.
So they managed to just about get it away this time. That looked like handball, to be honest.
Crooks has won a foul.
Yeah.
Did he win a foul?
He's playing advantage, which is.
Okay.
Josephson, that was ridiculous, man.
That
was a ridiculous dive. That was almost Jefferson Lerma-esque from Josephson there.
Crooks has got a show for the middle. Harding's made a good run forward.
He has, and there's no real options.
Oh, wings through, is it? Wing on the one.
Oh, is it post? Oh, still with Giles. That's a great ball in. Nobody there. He's giving it again. Oh. This is awful from Wednesday. This is dreadful.
Wiles is through. Giles on the left-hand side, whipping it in. It's a good ball to the back post if Flojo can win it, but he's not going to win that. Wings now in a similar area with a good shot, which is cleared. Well, saved by...
Wow.
Wild Smith.
That was dreadful from Sheffield Wednesday. Awful.
Just a bit. I mean, I know he's at post. I know he's nearly scored, but Wing could have took another 3 touches there to get closer to goal. He's took it on the angle of the box.
I think he's not so sure where the player that were rugby tackling him had gone.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But yeah, very close. Going forward, we look incredibly dangerous. And I think, to be fair, it's them that's making us look incredibly dangerous rather than the other way around.
Yeah. But we need that confidence. As stupid as it sounds, all we've lacked over the past few weeks is a little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
And a little bit of somebody just letting us have a goal. If we can get that confidence back, Even if we don't end up winning tonight, it will help in future games. Smith getting back into goals. If Crooks can get a goal, it'll help in future, hopefully. If Wing can find a goal and maybe get his scoring boots on, that'd be good as well. Obviously.
So Wednesday still playing it, trying to play it across the back, trying to play it out from the back. Our press has dropped off a little bit, but now now I've said that, forcing him to go long, which is straight into Victor's hands. So it's good work from Millers, good press, and nothing came of that.
Thankfully. Good kick up field, but it's defended semi-well. It's incredibly bitty at middle of pitch.
Oh, it is. It's awful, isn't it? It's awful. It's just awful.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's really trying to get the ball down and play. If either team are, we're the ones that are.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know.
Yeah, we've got to throw in here. Gilesy on the left-hand side takes it. We're just trying to play it around a bit, trying to keep ball, aren't we?
Yeah. But it's going to go long from
McDonald.
Long from McDonald, and it's just an aimless ball, which is met by just as aimless a header from Wednesday's defence. I mean, This is just, we've got to take advantage of this. This is as bad as they were at our place at the moment. That's good work from Crooksy. There's not a lot of options in the middle at the moment.
Get wide up.
Good work from Wing, and he stood on the ball. And
both teams are doing the same thing to each other. When we have the ball that way, or when we try to play through the middle, Wednesday are pressing quite, not as heavy as we are. But then as soon as they get the ball, we're pressing them.
Yeah,
and it's just causing both teams to not have the ball.
Yeah, and this is what happened when we played Barnsley, weren't it? This is why the Barnsley game was such a poor game. Because the tactics were the same from both sides. But what I would say at the moment, we've been the much better side in terms of pressing than they have. And if it's possible, we've kept the ball better as well. Certainly after that first 10 minutes or so.
It says more about them than it does about us, though, doesn't it?
I think it does. Absolutely, it does. Yeah.
Well, that's a good bit of play that left-hand side. All of a sudden, just dove in and
good move from him there.
I'm not sure that is Windass. But they've had a shot and it's come to nothing. Barleza tried to be a bit cute with that, and it didn't quite work.
It didn't work either time, did it? Really, it put Wing in danger as well. So ball line from Matt Sunday, which were poor. Smithy and Boner or whatever his name is, were both ended up on deck there.
Question though by Crooks is put him in danger. That defender didn't want that ball, did he?
No, he didn't, did he?
Yeah,
Crooks has got to help him out there. We've got to help Crooksy out there. He's pressed so high and nobody's really followed him in. Yeah,
we're not pressing as a team as much as we have been.
No,
I don't feel like anyway. Well, yeah, that's a bit of a concern. Well, is it a concern? It's just I've noticed it.
Yeah.
I don't know where the thing is with them. I can't tell who they are because their numbers just fade into their colours, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
I can't work out who's other than Bannon and his daft hair.
So Wednesday giving the ball away again, and that's
advantage. Giles got half pitch to run into it.
Come on, Giles, now. Come on.
He's had a go. He's had a go. Fair enough. He's had a go from a not a very good angle, but it's one of them that if the keeper saves it, it can fall to somebody. That could have fell anywhere.
Yeah, it's a poor ball from McDonald forward there, just an aimless ball again.
Yeah. Zion, have we been playing good? Better than them, but only just. So no, we haven't been playing particularly well, but we have been the better, slightly better of the two teams. Although on chances, Rick, it's probably pretty similar. They've had that one chance.
Yeah.
Two chances from one attack, and we've had the one goal. Well, I don't think the keepers had much else to do, have they?
Not really. No, not really. A little spell of possession here for Wednesday.
Well, at half time, it's what we're 44 and a half minutes gone. If there's a minute of injury time, I would be surprised. What there was, Wiles went down for briefly, so I don't think there's much injury time, if any. They're going to come out again. They're going to come out in the second half, assuming they don't score and we don't score. Let's get fouled against Solar Sunday there. It's a dangerous position. This is what 40 yards out on the near the touchline.
Yeah, I think he's bought that one, and he backed into Ola Sunday and then fell on him and claimed the foul. But
yeah, he's definitely bought that. But it's a dangerous position for a free kick on the 45th minute. We're now into injury time. If you're Sheffield Wednesday, you're thinking, "Got to get a goal here, and we come again in second half, and we start again level."
Yeah.
We've got to defend this properly. We've got to keep him out of here. Put in by Bannon. Cleared very well. Is that Harden? I think cleared that.
Just Harden,
to the edge. Sky Sports haven't put the added time on, so I don't know if there's going to be added time at the minute.
That's
Good pressing from Millers. Really good pressing.
Bannon robbed of the ball in the middle there, and we just couldn't keep
offside.
Yeah, just couldn't keep possession of it. Possession of that with a breaker 3-on-1. We'd have been away then.
They're showing the Giles effort now. He's hit it really well, to be fair, Giles. He's hit it clean, hasn't he? It would have had to be beyond special to go in from that angle, though.
Yeah, it would. I think he was more open for that knockout from goalkeeper. You know what I mean? Rebound.
Save.
That's the word I'm looking
Rebound. It's got to be half time now. Finally. Yes, 46 minutes on the clock, and it's blown for half time. We're winning.
Yeah,
that's all I have.
That'll do, won't it?
That's all I can say. It's not been a great half of football in general.
No.
Neither team, I'm sure they don't keep these passing stats, but if either team has put more than 4 passes together on more than 3 occasions, I would be amazed.
Me too.
They look, other than the first 10 minutes, mate, they look completely lacking in confidence, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do, absolutely. And long may that continue, certainly for another 45 minutes. Yeah, to be fair, like I said, they do look a little bit more dangerous going forward than they did last time we played them. Having said that, I'm not convinced that that's not why. It's not us that's making them look that way. Yeah. So back for the second half shortly, I think. Yes,
we'll go get a drink and we'll come back in 5-10 minutes and we'll look ahead to the second half, which will hopefully be another win. See you soon, guys. Bye. Going to Sky Sports for Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, big game.
Yeah, big game.
Couple of things on here. Mark Essex says, thank you for the commentary. Thinks it's pretty good. Thank you very much. We do try. Mark Gambles, that'll do, pig. That'll do. And Chris Nichols needs a second. Yeah, they'll come out. In theory, they'll come out strong. Mick, if we can get a goal inside 5 minutes, I can't see that not killing them.
No, I can't either. You would hope, wouldn't you? You would definitely hope that we can come out strong, get a quick goal, and really kill them off. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, he's stood on the ball. He stood on the ball. He's taking Barlaser out after standing on the ball, and then they've got a free kick out of it. So I suppose that's a good start from referee for the second half, anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
John Littlewood on YouTube says they definitely need a second goal. Yeah, I agree. Got to stay awake though, because they've tried to take an early one, which has not been allowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
For those of you that are watching on YouTube, if you could click on the subscribe button as well down in that bottom corner down there while you're watching, that'd be lovely. Really appreciate that. We're knocking on the door of 150 subscribers now, which is great.
Yes, absolutely. You're going to might want to turn your commentary down, Mick. I can hear it.
No, I'll turn it off. I'm not interested. I can't hear it because I've got my headphones on. That's what it is, you see.
The clock's working now. For anybody that's want to match it up with theirs, I am about 2 seconds in front, but that's good enough for me. So they try to play it nice and neat again Wednesday, but it's defending in numbers from us there.
Yeah. I mean, how is that not a foul on Crooks? I mean, he's only picked him up and thrown him on the floor, really, I guess. And the referee's looking directly at it. That's poor from referee, really poor from referee. But if they're going to shoot from there all day long, shot from about 25, 30 yards out, drifting well wide of the post. But that foul on Crooks, why is that not given?
Don't know.
They seem to be really, really happy to give fouls for the minimum, slightest little bit of a touch from behind, and yet we're all right to pick him up and throw him off the floor. That's not a problem. Bizarre.
Yeah, I agree. The goal kicks come long and Smithy won the header, and then we started to cause him a little bit of problems, and then it's just an aimless ball up in air that's come to absolutely nothing again. Oh.
Good work from Matt Allison. He don't know where the ball is, but great work from him. To get his body in between the player and the ball.
Sending him further back, which is, what's the aim, innit? Further away from the goal, the better. Obviously, that's a good ball, long ball forward for him. Playing it out wide. We've got somebody down injured in middle here.
Matt Allison is down with a head injury that the referee could clearly see. He could see what the injury was. He could see it was a head injury, and he's just happy to let it play on.
I'm not convinced of a head injury.
His head butted the back. He clashed heads with a Wednesday player.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless that's a different game that I'm watching. I don't know.
While Wilson gets back up. Talking of Americans, we've got Jason Soam from Florida. So hello, up the Millers. Thank you very much. Good to see there's people around the world joining us. Millers all around the world. So they're quite a start the second half, 2 or 3 minutes in, but we're starting to try and break forward now. Crooks has tried to be pushed off the ball, but you're not going to push Matt Crooks off the ball.
No, that'd be silly.
Not easily, anyway. Smith's done really well there, to be fair. He's put a ball into the middle. Lewis Spring on edge of box. He's trying to put it through the Crooks.
Oh, wrong choice from wing there. Wrong choice. That should have been out to Josephine. But that nice little move.
It could have gone from there. It were on edge of box.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then that's a wing's done that one. That's the aimless ball forward. It's a header back that was short, but not short enough.
No, unfortunately not. They do look very, very iffy at the back. I'm not at all surprised they conceded so many at Luton on Saturday. I can see how they could score as well, because coming forward, they do look dangerous. That ball from Wiles there is precisely what I'm talking about. He's got a couple of easy options on, and he's gone for Hollywood pass down the line there, completely unnecessarily, and lose possession.
One ball at top for Wednesday. It looked offside then, but Lionel didn't look interested in that one.
No.
Which is a concern.
Yeah, well.
Another long kick from Johansson. This one is cleared up by them, but again, they give the ball away. Then we give the ball away. Then they've given it back to us. It's like a game of tennis. Oh, Sunny's been caught in possession there on halfway line. They're coming down left-hand side now. All of a sudden, there's always that position Arden's covering. Bannon's now out on the left. But again, it's not a very good pass from Bannon. The first pass wasn't very good. The second one was pretty good. And, that's a good effort. It's just over the bar.
Wow.
Whew. Yeah, that's not a bad football from Wednesday, to be fair. It's a difficult shot. We're rising on him. And it's fired over, thankfully. I think it was Hutchinson. Is it Hutchinson? Can't tell. Adam Reach, that missed it. I would maybe expected Adam Reach to do better there. Adam Reach from a couple of years ago, maybe. He's been struggling for form the past 18 months, 2 years. You right there, mate? Mick's having some technical problems. Anyway, for goal kick from Johansson, I think it was won by Smith. Oh, anyway. Lewis wins to put it outside to Flojo. Flojo on the edge of the box down the right-hand side. He's got himself into the box, but he's won the corner. He's trying to stop a crossing.
Yeah. Seems to be having some technical difficulties with my ability to operate any form of equipment tonight, so I do apologise. But there you go. You're more than capable of running this by yourself, Matt. You don't really need me anyway. Corner St Miller's, see what we can make of this. I don't know whether anybody knows that we have scored 33% of our goals from set pieces this season. Just to, yeah. Take that one off your bingo card. The stat will come up at some stage in the near future anyway.
That's true.
So it's Miller's love train corner.
Was that before this evening or?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Crooksy were going to get under that. He didn't. Cleared by Wednesday to nowhere really, but if Folsom gets there first, he does clear the danger. Giles is putting pressure on here. If he can not foul him, he could be in a good position, but pretty good defending there, not amazing from Wednesday. Again, ball's spent plenty of time in the air tonight, hasn't it, Mick?
I think it's not been a great footballing spectacle, has it? But then I don't think we expected it to be. To be fair, that's a good return ball, but he's not going to beat Matt Olasunde for pace, and
no,
Matt throws himself onto the floor.
It's one of them games that it's been not much quality, but neither team's played that badly. Their defence looks dodgy. Other than their defence looking dodgy, I think I put it on Twitter, it just looks like two teams that are bang out of touch.
Yeah, it does. It does. And he's given that free kick there against Matt Olasunde, on Matt Olasunde, which for me is probably not a free kick. And yet, the answer straight out of touch. The foul on Crooks, when he's picked Crooks up and thrown him on floor, we're not interested. He's not given that, and it's bizarre. I don't get it. I don't honestly. I don't know what referees see.
No, I'm not sure, but they're very consistent at being inconsistent. They're again
forwarding numbers now Wednesday, aren't they?
Yeah, they've got to, haven't they? At this point, it's sort of not to lose. And I know we're not in the dying embers of the game, but they've got to try and create something and make something. And what's Smith doing here? Smith pressed him to.
That was just ridiculous goalkeeping.
Why
that was really, really poor. I don't get that. Don't understand that.
He put himself in massive danger there, Wild Smith, when he didn't need to. It was one of them that was decent pressing by Smith, but Smith didn't do anything special. He just chased it down.
But that came from another aimless ball forward from Barley's. It was just down the channels and give Smith something to chase instead of just trying to maintain possession.
Yeah. John Littlewood, dodgy goalie. When's they have a record of doing this against us? Obviously, Dawson's helped to score a couple of goals, hasn't he? One at their place last time in Championship, and a couple at our place this season.
Yeah.
If you can help us get another one now, we would all be very, very grateful.
Absolutely.
And we're going to go on through 55 minutes now on the clock, as you can see. Well, almost 55 minutes on the clock.
Our clock's a little bit behind.
Wes Harding's come across from centre back to take the throw. It's not far off corner flag, is it? What's 5? Somewhere between 5 and 10 yards away from the corner flag. Again, we like that presence, don't we? There's no Woody, there's no Icky. Hopefully Lucas will make something. It's come to the edge. Oh, is it that? Whoever hit it well.
Ben Wiles.
Yeah.
Puts it out for a corner, gets a corner from that. He hit it really well, didn't he? We know he can strike a ball, Ben Wiles. You know. So another corner.
Let's stay in pressure. Yeah, absolutely. You keep them under a bit of pressure, again, it just erodes their confidence a little bit by bit. And then hopefully we can get that second goal. Anyway, what was this? Barley's taking it, so it's going to be a floater. Oh, he's taking it short. Giles on the edge now. He puts it back in. Clear down. Oh, it's cleared down by McDonald and it's come to nobody.
I thought that were going to go in off their player as an own goal. I thought that was just going in. Still got possession, though.
With the ball
That's a great cross. Good work from Wiles there, just to keep possession.
It's back at the centre for. It were meant for wing, but didn't get there. McDonald now through for Smith. Smith turned it, and it's just not quite got touched properly. That's
a great ball through from McDonald there to Smith, and Smith's got to turn better than that. Victor's out and clearing that one up, and he's not going to let him have it back either.
He's right.
Absolutely, yeah.
So here we go.
A good passage of play from Millers there, I thought.
Yeah, I thought so. Couple of decent crosses. First time we put a bit of pressure from the wide areas.
Yeah.
It was this. They're not afraid to try and play it out from the back. I don't think they can do it. But it's clearly a sign of what Darren Moore wants to do. But they've put a cross in, which is where all their joys have come from tonight. Crosses.
Yeah.
But Giles has read that really, really well, and he plays a nice ball out to Crooksey. Who's got a bit of space on the left. He plays it inside wing now. Wing has again got some space in the middle. Tosses and turns with it a bit, and gets a nice ball out to Flojo. We're now on the right hand side now. Again, back inside. This is decent football.
Absolutely, that's a great ball from wing out to Giles. First touch again. Giles has been poor though, and we lose possession. Good work from Ben Wiles to win that back.
Won it back, yeah, exactly.
This is much better.
McDonald with a lovely ball forward to Michael Smith. Or edge area. He's now to find himself towards the left corner flag as Miller's chased towards it.
Barlaser, a poor ball from Barlaser.
A really, really wasteful ball. And this is what's...
How is that a foul?
Well... He was going to go down.
Yeah, I know. Precisely.
Chris IFC did bend in the first half. He did the first half an hour or something. He's got some basically work commitments for the second half. He may join us at the end. I don't know if depending on when he's finished, but we'll wait and see. If we concede, then he's got to come back because we were winning when he left. So just for luck, he'll have to come back. Flojo's had a quiet 15 minutes a second half, hasn't he, Mick? After the first half.
The ball's not really been out to him, has it? But
no, it's true.
It's good pressing from Millers again. Just holding him up and keeping him at bay, really. That's a good ball from Bannon, though. This is dangerous. Oh, my life.
Reach again?
What's his face? Windass.
Right. If they had somebody who had a bit of composure on ball, we'd be in trouble, yeah?
Yeah, we would, absolutely. Oh, well, they'd certainly, I mean, yeah, certainly getting one on target would be nice, wouldn't it? But, not nice, should I say.
Not well, nice for them.
Nice for them. Yeah, we had a decent little spell of play from Millers there, I thought. Put them under a lot of pressure, but we need to get that. We need to get another goal. And if you get another goal, it's going to finish them off, you would hope.
Yeah. I'd say so, yeah. They have sort of doubled up on Smith here.
They have. And look at the state of Smith's shirt.
Oh, look, come on.
And yet, that absolutely sums it up, doesn't it? Michael Smith's shirt is ripped virtually down the front of the chest, and he's just conceded a free kick. So quite how that works is just, well, I don't know what to say.
No. Try to ball at top Wednesday there, but Victor's got it quite nicely.
Hopefully, yeah.
That
just should that. I mean, look at that. I'm going to shut up now. I'm just going to sit back and watch. I'm going to let you do all talking.
Why?
Because I'm talking nonsense. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Smithy is getting absolutely ragged from pillar to post. He's going to have to change his shirt at some stage. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And he's just he's been given nothing at all. No. It's good work from Crooks to win the ball back in central midfield there.
It's come a bit deeper, ain't it, Crooks?
Yeah, he has, yeah.
But that's nice play. Giles got a bit of space. If Giles can get a ball, that's a terrible ball from Giles.
What on earth was he thinking there? Those first couple of games, he gets the ball in a position out wide on the left and scores a couple of goals by running at defenders and putting the fear of God in them. And since that point on, he's just doesn't seem to have bothered at all. That was playing as left back or left wing back.
Yeah, I was playing a bit further forward. Oh, Flojo's got to make somebody. Unlucky for Flojo. That's really good work. That, to be fair, defended quite well.
Absolutely.
I think we're all pretty big fans of Flojo. On his day, he's clearly a very good Championship player. But he's a typical Championship winger in terms of there's a lot of inconsistencies in his game. But Crooks forward to Giles now. Giles again has got into that space. So what can he do now? He's put another too deep in.
I don't. Yeah, that another poor cross. A good ball out from Wing. I think Wing's been really, really good in that midfield tonight.
I agree.
He's. Barlaser has shown a few times again tonight as well what he's capable of. He's more involved in the game tonight than he has been in the past. So,
100%. It's been a much improved performance. I mean, the bar was pretty low from Saturday, and I'm not saying I'm not saying we've been Barcelona, but it is much improved. But at the same time, we're not running away with it. They've had the chances. They will, I'm sure, have a couple more chances.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're going to start going for it soon. 63 minutes in, so it's almost a substitution window. Warne is then going to be second guessing himself. Is he going to stick or twist? Is he going to bring on Freddie or Ersty or Sadly, or does he leave it as long as he can? It's that time at game where you're starting to think that if we concede now, then all them plans he's thinking of going out window, and they're pushing forward again. Patterson's they've played really nice out to the right hand side there.
Yeah.
Pulled back in, and it's cleared. Crooks has done really well there. It's a foul on Crook. He's pulled Crooks' shirt nearly off his back.
How are they now in possession of this football? How? I honestly,
clear. Yeah, I don't know. They've still got the ball. They're about to cross in now and all. Bannon's we're starting allowing Bannon to dictate game a little bit. Johansson's claimed that pretty well.
So that 30 to 40 second passage of play there should never have happened.
No, it shouldn't.
Should never have happened. That is dreadful refereeing. Because I don't know what to say. I don't honestly. I assume that looking at it, the referee's going to have one of those second halves, is he? You know, that was dreadful.
ball bouncing around. They don't like the ball bouncing around in their sort of area of the pitch, do they? Defensive area.
No.
They don't deal with it very well at all. Angus MacDonald played a nice ball out to the left. We're trying to get Giles
There's no
involved a
movement
lot.
though there for Gilesy though, is there? There's no movement. There's nowhere for him to go. Once he's with the ball and nobody's coming to help him, you could see him in struggling. How far offside were he there then?
Just a bit. I think Lino were going to put his flag up. Who's that coming on then?
Sadly. Yeah.
John Littlewood says final ball has got to improve. Absolutely. Yeah. Giles has had 2 or 3 opportunities to put a ball into the box. They weren't difficult opportunities either. We've got to improve that. 3 men on Smith then. Warney's putting his hands up. You can see Warney frustrated that Smith's not getting any protection.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is poor. It is poor from the officials here. Here we go again. I mean, he's.
Oh, has he get us? He's giving us.
Wow, that is unbelievable.
Now it's kicking off a bit. It's been sent off.
Oh,
Smith.
What for?
I'll see it replay, but I think he's sort of pushed his head into other player's chest.
Seriously? I don't believe it. I do not believe it.
Oh dear. Let's see a replay. So,
wow.
So Smithy's been booked, and a foul has been given again for Smithy. He's been dragged back down. He's sort of leaned into the player.
He's been elbowed in face.
What's he set him off for?
He's elbowed him in face. So the Wednesday player has elbowed Smithy in the face.
Yeah, but I don't know what Smithy's been sent off for. I didn't see a reaction.
I assume he must have headbutted him in belly or something. I don't know.
Well, on that first replay, it didn't look like it, did it?
Wow. Referee's obviously seen something, but he's not seen the elbow in Smithy's face, which is what Smithy's reacted to from fat lad who landed on top of him.
Well, let's be honest, referee couldn't wait to get that out.
No, he couldn't. He
could not wait. I want to see another replay. That I didn't on that first replay. I didn't see anything. Got two Wednesday mates saying one of them's asking what has happened. The other one says I've no idea. Nothing happened.
Wow.
That's. Well, we'll wait till we see more replays. I could not see anything there. John Littlewood agrees. Chris IOC, joke referee. Those decisions turn the tides of games.
Yeah, they do. They do, absolutely. Absolutely. They're going to be on front foot now. And once again, we talk about...
Here we go. Ball's going out of play. So I suspect we're going to get a replay now, hopefully. So, no. Oh, no.
No,
we're going to see nothing. So instead of seeing a replay of the red card, we've just seen a replay of the ball getting kicked over the back of the net. If anybody's seen anything else, nobody could have seen anything else with no other replays. Freddie's now going to come on as he's got to. We ain't got a striker on pitch. Freddie can hold the ball up well. Let's be fair to Freddie. Freddie has done that job, and he is not like Freddie's not. Freddie's quite strongish, and Sheffield Wednesday aren't the strongest. There we go. So we're showing a replay now. So Smithy's been dragged down.
Watch him elbowing Smithy in face, and you're not going to see it from him.
So he has done, yeah. He's lifted his head up, and it's from that angle. It looks like he's pushed his head into him, but from the other angle, there were no contact. He didn't push his head up in him, did he?
I didn't see that. No, absolutely.
Callum Gibbs says, "Will you make nothing on that? Definitely should be appealed because it wasn't a red card. If anything, should have got a red." The problem is, and again, we'll talk about this after the game, but it's technically a violent conduct red card, which is a 3-game ban. The more immediate question issue is we're now down to 10 men, and now Joseph Soon's going to have to come off. So I'd add Joseph Soon to the list of injuries, and Smith potentially to the list of unavailable players because of suspensions. This game's going one way. This, Mick.
Yeah, it is. It is. And once again, it's down to officials, isn't it? Again.
Yeah.
I honestly, mate, this is it's embarrassing. I know. I mean, we're still winning 1-0, but ultimately, and so far this game, they couldn't hit a bull's arse with a shovel. However, with 20 minutes to go, we're down to 10 men. With the player who's been probably the most effective at pressing, and the goal scorer sent off for being elbowed in face. So no, I'm sorry, but once again we get stiffed by the officials. And we haven't lost the game yet. I accept that completely. But the impact that's going to have on the next 2 or 3 games as well. Potentially, yeah. I mean, if it's appealed but we're going to, even if we appeal it, we're not going to get it over. It makes no difference whatsoever. They've got 3 players over on that left-hand side now, the right-hand side, sorry. Banning shooting from distance and keep going all day with them, mate. That's that'll be lovely. Thank you very much.
We're going to say that what they need to be doing now is moving the ball, trying to tire us out a bit more. Shooting from distance is almost what we want. Yeah,
100%.
Ben Watkin, championship referees are awful.
It beggars belief, doesn't it? But it should beg a belief. But to be fair, it doesn't really, does it? You expect nothing less. You expect nothing less than incompetence, and they deliver week after week in absolute spades.
So we're going to a 4-4-1, which means that I don't know what it means, to be honest with you. Try and work it out as we go on. Crooks is obviously going to have to play a bit deeper.
Yeah.
With Freddie up top on his own. Who came off? Freddie.
Joseph.
Right, okay. So it's going to be a little bit of Saturday where we're going to have 3 central midfielders and Giles. It looks like Wednesday making the substitutions, as you would. Why would you not? Yeah. No idea what's going on. Number 45. Yeah, well, this is not going to be a fun 20 minutes of football to talk about, mate.
No, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough going. And by way of a change, it's going to be a tough time. They're obviously going to throw everything at us now. We need to keep possession of that football whenever we get it. And hopefully maybe we can nick one, because defensively they're still as crap as they were before when we had 11 men. You know what I mean? So
you're asking a lot of Freddie.
Of course you are. Yeah, you've got the 2 big fat lads at back there. Is it given that? Oh well, thanks.
Yeah,
very much.
It's given that. Yeah,
that's a foul on a Sunday. Well, yeah, it don't give us any benefit, does it? Realistically, I suppose ball was on its way out anyway. But it does allow us to run the clock down a little bit.
True. They've got Kadeem Harris and Kachunga. Kachunga's a striker who doesn't score particularly very much, which means he'll probably score today. Kadeem Harris is a winger who is not typical winger, inconsistent, but on his day, very good winger. Chris IFC thought all of Sunday was getting a red there. Well,
I could have done. Yeah. I don't know whether you noticed there with Freddie Ladapo challenging football, and his shirt when nearly pulled over his head. Just a matter of about 4 yards away from linesman who obviously didn't see it. I don't know. Is shirt pulling no longer punishable? Because I see it quite a lot now, and it just never ever seems to be punished, does it?
No. We've got the ball again. They've given the ball away very wastefully. They were in an okay position. They've given it away pretty badly. But Freddie's first touch, Freddie.
But he wins foul. He's won a foul. Wow. I'm not entirely sure how he's managed that.
Trevor Clark's coming on. You would assume Giles, and then
you would assume
Clark,
so, wouldn't you?
Clark at left back and Wiles on left wing. Best guess. But I think we're going to take this free kick first. Why not? Wing with it. Poor ball from Lewis Wing. That really poor.
First man.
All Sunday with what has to be a last-ditch clearance, which from our free kick with them had to make a last-ditch clearance.
Yeah.
Here comes Giles coming off for Trevor Clark. Let's have a look, see how it's going to change. You've got to assume it is that change in terms of formation.
You'd think that it just slot Wiles back up into midfield and Clark back at the left, back into left back.
Is that an okay game, Giles? He seems to be lacking that confidence he had in them first few games. He's still getting in them really, really good positions, and he had that shot in first half, which was a good effort, to be fair. Yeah. It's just when he could have put a cross in a couple of times, they were just a bit rushed.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure that Clark's playing on left back. I think Wiles is staying back there. The linesman spots an offside finally. Apparently, it weren't offside. Yeah, whatever, mate. I hate talking about referees. I hate watching football matches and talking about referees and talking about stupid, imbecilic refereeing decisions. And he got that red card out almost before Smith had stood up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's get foul against Freddie now.
What for?
You probably send him off, don't we now, look? Unclear what that was for, Mick. Still down, whoever it is. If it's not Bannon, it looks like Bannon. No, it's not, is it? 15, whoever 15 is. Yeah, I don't like talking about referees, but we are going to have to at some point. Yeah. After it. Times like these, Mark has started us. Times like these, Warney said this a lot, actually. Times like this, we should have VAR in Championship.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're giving the ball away very, very easily there. We won it back twice and gave it away both times. This is dangerous now. Good from Victor.
What a save!
Oh, what a save! I mean, he should have kept hold of the first one, but offside by a country mile. He's had to. Yeah, the second save was fantastic. The first one, Wiles has been caught out big time there.
Yeah, the first one is let slip.
The first one he's got to do better with, But second one, great stop and a good clearance as well.
It's good of this offside because the first header Johansson slipped.
Yeah.
And that second time tonight he's slipped.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
Ball's going long to Freddie, and Freddie's got absolutely no chance at any of these.
No. It's good work from Ben Wiles, that.
Yeah. You'd be better off putting Crooks up top to try and up-ball.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Definitely. I can't see us hanging on to this, to be honest with you. That's ball out of play again from Victor, which is poor.
It is, but to be fair, that player stood right in front of him, and as he's gone to kick the ball, he's walked towards him, which I didn't think you were allowed to do.
You're not allowed to do it, but I've noticed it happening a lot now, particularly in this division where referees are allowing it to happen, which,
Yeah.
Careful, Crooks.
Let's come to the edge. Shot.
How much time and space has he got? How much space has he got on edge of box there?
Opening up this. We need another body in centre of pitch. Sean McDonald's got to come on for me. But then you wait.
Wiles has been caught out of position about 3 times in the last couple of attacks from them. There's a foul on goalkeeper there, potentially.
That's a foul.
Again. Only twice there, I suppose. You've got to give him that. We're only twice that the goalkeeper got fouled.
He's injured. So whoever it is just pushed Harding into Johansson now and all.
But Dan Barlaser there was poor. I don't know what he were doing there. And Clark.
Well, he's been sold for one that weren't there, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, but that's a foul on goalkeeper there.
That one maybe, but this one is.
Yeah, definitely.
I know. It's supposed to defend one ball, but I don't know. Izzy Brown's come on.
Yeah, the bottom line with this is that in terms of the goalkeeping, they're given so many times for the merest of touches, and that's 2 or 3 times this season where our goalkeeper gets virtually taken out and we don't get anything. You look at the goal that was disallowed against Norwich, the tiniest little bit of contact on Krul, and they get a free kick for it.
Yeah,
inconsistent.
I suppose when you think about it like that, yeah, you're right. But that stage of the game where time's obviously going really, really slowly. If we come out with 3 points now, then this would be a fantastic result.
Yeah,
difficult. Anyway, Wednesday they've got to throw right hand side. They don't take it long. Just come back to, I think, ban on it. They come back all the way back to the halfway line, knowing that we can't press them. Freddie can't go out and meet him because he's got to keep his shape, and even if he does go press them, he can't. He's pressing on his own. There's so much space opening up for Wednesday. Yeah, so much space.
But we are sitting really, really deep as well. Bannon's going to go down here. He's managed to stay on his feet, which is incredible, really.
So he's going to meet these crosses.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's panicky already. We're at 81st minute
to me there, but this is just hanging on now, isn't it? Already we're just hanging on that. We're offside. He's not given that. Surely he has not given that. How can he be giving that?
Well, so that looks offside, but we'll see another replay. Offside. Janssen gets the ball and then gets kicked, basically.
How far offside is he? Is it an own goal? No, they're not. It is an own goal,
yeah.
So that's not a foul on goalkeeper either. So what the hell am I watching here?
Don't know.
Just explain this to me, okay? Because all right, we're not going to show the offside. They're clearly not going to show that at all. So their player comes through, kicks at our goalkeeper in chest. Why are we showing the constantly showing the replay from this angle?
They must not have another angle. The question is, did the player get there first? If he got there first, then it's basically fine because he got there first. Johansson's jumped into him.
Right. Okay.
But it looks an absolute mile off. Now what does Warney do?
There's not a lot he can do, is there?
Well, we've spent the last 10 minutes camped on his own camped on his own 18-yard line. What's the point? You know what I mean? We might as well just go for it now. Because they're going to go for it. Aren't they?
Well, of course they are, yeah, absolutely. And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? You've got referee on your side as well. Yeah. Oh, mate. This is just a joke, but it's expected. I don't know why I get so frustrated and annoyed. And I probably get frustrated and annoyed at myself for being frustrated and annoyed because I don't expect anything less. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I don't understand. Johansson's still down. We ain't kicked back off yet. Johansson's getting some treatment.
Yeah,
I think because he got kicked in the face, basically.
A couple of comments, ones that I can put on. One from Samuel Fort, Wednesday fan. Why did Rotherham get a red? I'm not sure, Sam. I don't think any of us are sure. Don't know. I'm sorry. I can't answer that. Wish I could. So So from Callum Gibson, according to Sky, he was onside. Is that why they're not showing it, Cal? I assume it's not.
Yeah. It looked a mile, but if he's onside, he's onside. I'd like to see a replay of it. If Sky know, you'd assume they could share that information with everybody else in terms of pictures. But
if they know, then yeah, precisely.
Oh yeah, I think you need to update score.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we? Yeah. I didn't want to.
Took Bannon off. Took Bannon off for.
Oh, there's Jack Marriott, isn't it? See if he could stay on his feet for more than 2 minutes, and
Jordan Rhodes as well.
Jordan Rhodes. Wow.
Anyway, with that injury, there's still probably not far off 10 minutes left of the game. 5 minutes plus. 5 minutes normal time.
Yeah.
And then whatever. So we've got to find some. Backbones is. I'm not sure backbone's the right word, but we do need to say get back to normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since the
absolutely.
red card, the red card's rattled us.
It's certainly rattled me.
Yeah, Chris RUFC commentators Sky been clueless, even worse than normal.
Oh.
And yeah, well,
much like this referee in the second half, I'm afraid, because this has been embarrassing again.
Well, it's come forward. It's come clear what's happening here. Wildsmith came to almost the edge of the 18-yard box.
That
got nowhere near it. Still got nowhere near it.
So just watch Crooks here. No, sorry, I meant Ladapo. Sorry, I thought it'd been pulled over. It weren't. It was Crooks falling over, weren't it?
Yeah. Freddie's done some really good pressing there. That's a foul. Thank you very much, referee.
Surprised Freddie didn't get sent off for smacking Izzy Brown in the face. Then
take your time with these.
Take your time. Yeah, I need to get my head back in this game and stop moaning about referee, which is not going to be easy. Let me be completely honest with you.
Anyway, Hardy with another ball into the box. Wildsmith doesn't come this time. Wing wins the header sort of half cleared by Wednesday. Again, I'm trying to knock the ball around back. This is the problem with what we were doing 5 minutes ago, but before Smith's red card, is when the ball got put back to here, we were able to press them.
We can't press now.
No. All we can do is try and maintain the shape, but then what you do is you invite pressure on.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
then you open up spaces out wide.
Clark's positioning there was really, really poor. I accept that he's won that tackle and got himself injured in process, but his positioning there as they were coming forward, he was in a bit of no man's land.
Long throw coming, Patterson. I assume it's still on. To be honest, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's Patterson. Just over 2 minutes left on clock of normal time. It's half cleared now, fully cleared away. But again, we ain't got anybody to clear it too. Now Wildsmith is going to take a couple of touches. Clark's had to come out and press that, which means he's out of position now.
Yeah.
But then Wednesday they've come to right side. They've come to opposite side when Clark were. They're not trying to exploit the space where Clark was, oddly.
No.
But as you'd expect, and as they should, it's all Wednesday at minute.
Absolutely.
Tennant finding space out wide. We're too narrow, which is giving them space out there. Wednesday cross it.
Time.
No need to clear it like that.
Absolutely no need to do that, Wing. He's just cleared it from the edge of the box into absolutely nowhere when he's got time to bring the ball down and just maintain a little bit of possession and run the clock down a little bit.
It just gives them the ball back, doesn't it? And it
absolutely.
It then maintains the. It may feel like you're getting rid of pressure, but you are just maintaining the pressure on yourself
absolutely.
by giving the ball away. Go
that's
cross.
A great crossing. Yeah, that's a great cross from Wednesday.
If they could finish, if they were actually a decent team, then we'd be 4 or 5-1 down here. We're
He's
very
a bit of a
lucky
donkey, that five, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a bit of a donkey, that lad. Obviously, I'll go and get winner for him now, but
Yeah, Izzy Brown's scripted to get winner, I think.
Yeah, possibly. Nice little comment from Finlay here about Rotherham not handling pressure when they 2-0 up away at Luton and losing 3-2. But there you go. Oh no, that weren't us, were it? My apologies. Sorry, Finlay. Wrong team.
You just bit then.
I did buy, but it was worth it, weren't it? That's Miller's throw. We get a throw.
This will take us to injury time. The
7
official's just about. It's going to be a lot because of Johansson being down.
7-8 minutes, perhaps.
It's going to be 7 at least. 6.
6.
It's a little bit less than what I thought.
But bear in mind, we are playing Wednesday and we are drawing. So you
How is that their ball? He kicked it against him.
Well, you can expect a good 8 to 10 minutes injury time or next goal winner, essentially, so long as they score that next goal.
Freddie's
good work by Barlaser.
Sorry. Yeah, really
great
good,
work by
really
Barlaser, because you know that their goalkeeper's no good under pressure on the ball at the moment, is he? But
no, but again, Wednesday come again as you'd expect. Trying to knock it from side to side, trying to check our shape, trying to beat Clark for pace, which is not going to be easy. But I think they have a throw in.
Oh, I thought he knocked it against their player.
No, well, I thought it was theirs. There, I thought it was corner, so we couldn't see angle properly. So 1 minute into injury time, 5 minutes left. When there's a break in play, it will ask for a man of match in a bit, but we'll wait till they score first, and then get the referee. Who's making a sub? Sadly, it's coming off Barlaser.
Maybe one thinks we can still win this.
Well, it moves Crooks or whoever else was in that midfield three. I mean, it moves Crooks into a proper centre, and then puts Sadly on the right, Clark on the left. Sadly, it's not exactly blessed with pace. It's not really the circumstances to help us particularly, but hopefully it pays off. I don't think it will, but so let's put the ball in. Offside. It's offside.
Oh, we've got one this time, have we? All right.
Yeah. He's trying to pull that flag out from wherever he was hiding it and put it up for offside. Point's a good result now. Well, to be honest, I probably took a point at the start of the game, but in the circumstances, the point's a very good result. Now it is.
Yeah, it is now. It is now. I'm sure Ben will be able to add another 2 points to his list that we've lost as a result of what essentially wasn't anything to do with us, in my view.
No, I mean we've not dealt with the red card at all. You got to bear in mind we are playing Wednesday and not Norwich.
Yeah, absolutely. But that red card should never have happened.
Lewis swings on edge of box. We've got a free kick in a very, very, very dangerous area.
How the hell has the referee given that as a free kick?
It is.
Oh, come on.
It's basically needing it back.
Yeah.
Talk about this would be it won't be a slash and grab.
No, it wouldn't, not at all.
They're arguing about it. Sadlier and Wing are arguing. Fantastic. So here we go. 93 minutes and 93 minutes on the clock. Lewis Wing has not scored for the Millers so far in his career, in his very short career. It's in a very, very good position. And I tell you what, Mick, that gap to the keeper's left-hand post for the wall looks massive.
Wasn't his keeper going?
That wall.
Hit the target, mate.
I slipped.
Oh. Jesus. That was dreadful.
But he slipped. He
has.
We've had a few slips tonight. I haven't seen any Wednesday players slip, which is strange. It doesn't seem like it's been overall a bad pitch.
No.
But Johansson slipped twice.
Yeah, he has, yeah, absolutely. In dangerous times as well. So
anyway, couple of
danger again.
Players diving in there. Freddie's got to hold this. Freddie, you've got to hold this. He's done right well.
Really well.
That's a foul. Thank you. It's a booking, at least a booking.
It's an absolute booking. Is it giving it? Is it going to book him? Hooray! Well done, referee.
This should kill the game. What we
You would hope so, wouldn't you? Here,
90 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, I just want this game to be over now. I'm fed up with it now.
Yeah, I do as well.
Frustrating. But from our point of view, even if the Wednesday go nick a win here, there's still a lot of positives from this performance. A lot of positives.
Yeah, there are. Yeah.
Oil players. There's now bang on a minute left of injury time. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. 1 minute left of injury time, and we've got a free kick. That's a foul. He's just come underneath him. He's took his legs out.
How can that not be a foul?
And they're going to go through here on a Sunday with what a tackle.
And it's a goal kick.
He's
given a corner. How can that not be a foul on Sadlier? And he's kicked this ball against Wednesday player.
That's a foul on whoever it were, Sadlier wing, whoever it were. It just took legs from right underneath him.
How many times a referee's not giving those fouls now? It's so dangerous. I find it bizarre.
Anyway, 15 seconds left on the clock, and Sheffield Wednesday have a corner.
There's 2 more minutes, Sheff, yet, mate. Don't you worry about that.
Well, if they score here,
it's
a poor corner. It's not beat the first man's. We've got to get this cleared. Crooks is trying to get away with it. He will get away with it to an extent, but it's a waste.
It's not a waste of ball. That's a great pass. Come on then, Freddie.
Freddie's on one-on-one. Can Freddie turn and shoot? Can Tony get a shot? Yes!
You 50! Freddie!
Unbelievable!
Oh, yes! What a goal!
Unbelievable!
Yes!
Freddie!
Oh.
Apologies to my neighbours. Unbelievable! Freddie Ledepo. 96 minutes.
Absolute beauty!
Oh, Freddie!
You know, what have I said about him as a player? Absolutely priceless, brilliant, best player we've ever seen.
I'm out of breath. That run, didn't me?
Yes! Come on!
I can't believe we won that. Unbelievable. Yes!
Absolutely fantastic. Wow.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We thank you very much. I've spent the last half an hour not really been able to put into words because of the red card. I don't have the words.
Okay. So, I don't know what's up with Matt Sunday. He's in tears, this lad. Right, okay. So, to sum that up, anybody who's as old as me will remember a couple of other 2-1 victories at Hillsborough with last-minute goals.
That is up there with Garner.
That is definitely, that finish from Freddie, without a shadow of a doubt, is up there with the goal from Darren Garner. What an absolute storming finish. Wow. We're watching the replay again. Watch the elbow in Smith's face there.
I don't see it. We're going to go through some comments here because John Littlewood, there you go, your beauties. Chris, RUFC, I'm not going to put that one because it's a family show. Mick, we've stopped the clock, haven't you?
I've
Callum
stopped
Gibson.
The clock now.
I'll catch my breath in a minute. Freddie's an absolute hero. Jason Florida. Oh, yeah. Freddie. Up the Millers. Change the score. You've changed the score, Mick. That'll do me.
Yes, I've changed the score, yeah.
Well done, boys, from an Everton fan. We only need 10 men.
Well,
I tell you what.
it would appear that that's the case, wouldn't it? Yeah. I mean, ultimately, I don't know what to say. Really, I don't know what to say. We've played in that second half, or we've played 12 men. We've played the referee because the sending off was wrong, in my view. That the goal probably, I would argue, was a foul on goalkeeper as well. But this, I mean, the way if you're watching on Sky now at the moment, the goal from Freddie is coming up here now again.
I want to apologise because as soon as Crooksy put that ball across pitch,
yeah,
I was done. I didn't see Freddie. He just sort of faded into the background. He didn't see him. But
let's have a look at a few more comments. Pete Rollo, living in Spain. Well done, lads. Nicked it. Yeah, we did. John Littlewood, superb guys. Chris UFC, a message for the Wendy's who are still with us. He couldn't beat us with 12 men, which is absolutely right. Divot goal. I don't know what the divot goal is, but anyway, we only need 10 men. Paul Barnfield. Oh my God, get him, Freddie. Do you know what? And obviously, any regular podcast listeners will know that we have criticised Freddie quite a lot over the past few weeks in relation to his work rate. Apologies, but that was a finish and a half. Absolute storming finish. And to be fair, let's be honest with you, because of the sending off, in my view anyway, and this is my view, other people might well disagree, because of the sending off, we didn't deserve to go 1-0. They didn't deserve to equalise. I think it's probably their only shot on target all game, which, by the way, was scored by one of our players. After their player had injured our goalkeeper. So, yeah, I mean, a fair result, you think, probably, on the balance of play?
I don't know. I have no idea. I still just... This might take me till tomorrow night's podcast to calm down. That was special. That was genuinely a special moment.
Yeah,
the only thing that would have made it more special was if there were 6,000 Rotherham fans in that away end.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But yeah, we're going to go through some comments and then we'll probably wrap this up because we need to calm down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ben Watkin, fair play to the Millers. Generally, hope you guys stay up. Obviously, not a Coventry expense. I'd be fair, yeah. I wouldn't mind Coventry staying up as well, as long as they do us. John S. Didn't you say it was a bad pass? Yes. Not only did I say it was a bad pass, I looked away because I assumed it was such a bad pass.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Jason feels sorry for my neighbours. Yeah, apologies. There'll be some texts going out to some neighbours in a minute, apologising for the screaming. Ryan Oscliffe, him and his dad are Barnsley fans and are very happy for the Millers. Thank you very much.
As well.
Yeah, well done to Barnsley sneaking at playoffs as it stands. That'd be an incredible season for them if they make that.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Ben Watkin, neutral, didn't know what Smith got sent off for. We'll make sure we watch that before we do the podcast tomorrow. We'll do some proper looking at that. John S., you're as old as me. The 2-1 win at Millmore with the goal where the ball bounced in a divot into the net.
Oh, yeah. God, yeah, John. Yes. God. Yeah, I remember that as well. I remember divot goal now. I've got it now. It's coming back to me. Yeah. Sorry. The ball came from a hoof. That's how, from a hoof up. How was that a good goal?
Oh, Finley's a Wednesday fan.
Oh, sorry, Finley.
Sorry, Finley, mate.
I mean, the most important part of that sentence, Finley, is the word goal at the end there, because that's what it was.
Matthew Hepsonall, been touched all night. Cheers for keeping with us, mate. Get in, lads. Should have kept up with the first score prediction. Yeah, he went 2-1 and changed it to 2-0, didn't he?
Well, you did, Matthew, yeah, but I'd just like to say that on the podcast, if you'd like to listen back to the podcast, I did say it would be 2-1 Millers.
And we use the Ant and Deck Saturday night takeaway rules, and we have to take your first answer. So that means you got it right. So well done.
All right, okay.
Chris Augustine Smith got pulled down, kicked, elbowed at the same time. That gets sent off for leaning his head in. Still can't believe it. Yeah, for the replays they've shown, it doesn't look like he actually moves his head towards him. I'd like to see a couple more replays, but in theory, the referee had the best view, but I'm not convinced he did.
It does present an issue for us in the next couple of games without Smithy up there. But maybe Freddie's proved that Freddie's set the bar pretty high now, hasn't he?
Yeah, what did he just? Chris Nichols just is at last. And he mentioned straight after Owls had all the decisions and still lost. Yeah. And Cam Gibson, a tasty 3 points. Hope this gives us a big boost for the rest of the season. And we're going to finish it there, Mick.
Yeah, absolutely, because I'm losing my voice, quite honestly.
Yeah, absolutely unbelievable. Thank you all. I'm going to get all this in before we probably wrap up. Please subscribe. On YouTube, there's a button in the bottom corner. Please subscribe. And if you want to listen to the podcast tomorrow, it'll be out Friday. Please give us a listen to that, because we'll go into a bit more depth about it once me and Mick have calmed down. And once Ben's kept up with it, I assume Ben will know the score. We'll have to watch it. And if anybody's a regular listener, you'll know how much stick Freddie's had from Ben. I will make sure that Freddie gets his just rewards from Ben, certainly. That was a very, very special moment for the Rotherham in terms of our season, in terms of winning a very, very late goal again at Sheffield Wednesday, the local rivals. Thank you all for getting involved. We'll see you all on Friday for the podcast, and we will do a preview, post-match, whatever, for the game on Saturday. Mick is still there somewhere.
I am still here. I don't know whether you can hear me, but I'm still here.
We can hear you. We just couldn't see you. So, yes, it's been an absolute pleasure, boys and girls. We'll be back on Friday morning for a more in-depth review. Thank you very much, Mick. It's been something.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I don't know whether you can cameras frozen, so it's died.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, everybody. We'll see you very, very soon.
Pringle looking towards Odegaard. Ravel, ambitious, but brilliant! I don't believe it! I